For the game and warm-ups, I'm really just thinking the whole time like I'm about to dominate. Really just to be the hardest, most physical player I can on the football field. Make other teams scared, like just knowing that they got to play me on Friday night. For the game and warm-ups, I'm really just thinking the whole time like I'm about to dominate whoever's across on the other side of the line of scrimmage. When the offense breaks the huddle and I see that tackle going to the line of scrimmage, everything that's going in my head is really just doing everything I can to keep the tackle from getting his hands on me before I get my hands on him. I was at a track meet in Liberty Isle, and one of the coaches from LE told me like there was this kid from there and he has alopecia. It's just now starting to get bad. He was in the 4th grade, I think. And I just kind of talked to him. I was like, I really just told him once it really just takes time getting used to. Once you get used to it, it'll feel like normal. Really, everybody will start getting used to you being bald and everything. And I mean, it's really not a bad thing because it really doesn't affect you too bad besides just losing hair. My dad always told me when I was growing up, God puts his toughest challenges on his best soldiers, and I really think God just gave it to somebody like me because he knows I can handle it and impact other people's lives. My dad's sister, my aunt, went to college at University of Connecticut with Charlie Villanueva whenever he was playing basketball there, and we'd go to watch his basketball games and everything. I was like, I want to be like that when I grow up, because back then I was big on basketball when I was a lot younger, and I was just like, I want to be like that when I grow up. And really he just really had a big influence on my life. Really just watching like, hey, Charlie Villanueva can go play college basketball and ball out, and he has alopecia, I can too.
So he was about 4. He started with the little bald spots on his head. So we had gone to the doctor multiple times. At first, I guess they thought maybe it was ringworm or whatever. Come to find out it was alopecia, and he's got partialis, which means he just gets partial spots. Me as a mom, I was trying way too hard to make sure my son was comfortable when the whole time he was comfortable. He didn't care. He wasn't worried about these spots on his head. So about 5th grade, my husband now, his stepdad, he's bald, and said, then do you want to just shave it? You want me to show you how to shave it? And showed him how to shave his head, and he's been shaving it ever since. And it's, I kind of say it's his trademark.
he was like 7 years old taking a picture with a hat on, playing for his basketball pictures. And he wasn't real confident at the time. I told him, I said, man, maybe you could have a future in sports, you know, become a big time basketball player, football player, and maybe one day God can use you to be encouragement for someone else. To me, Landon's always been a special kid. Like, I've always been proud to be his dad. And the thing I'm most proud about is not him being a football player, but the type of person he is, how the way me and his mom raised him. And I just feel he's a good-hearted person. And I mean, I take more pride in knowing that he's a good person rather than a football player. And I'm just, being a football player just adds on to it. I mean, his mom, she was a volleyball player, pretty good volleyball player. She played in college, but she was also a very good basketball player. And for her to be a good basketball player and I was a pretty good basketball player, I thought we'd produce a big-time basketball player. But it's just crazy to see a big-time football player. I'm just super proud of him. And I'm sure his mom is too.
We're at Pleasant Grove High School. This is our football field. We're finna get some footwork and just drills in, really. Really, I'm just out here, gotta get extra work in, be the best possibly can be, so I don't get passed up, really. I'm on the state line right now that separates Texarkana, Arkansas and Texarkana, Texas. But I'm standing on the Texas side right now because I'm Texas all the way. Well, that's a normal Saturday for me in Texarkana. I want to thank Under the Radar for coming down and spending the day with me. Peace out.
Under the Radar Sports Media, the hottest sports videos in the nation.
Turn up, man!